Warning. The following program may contain strong language as well as adult or controversial themes. Viewer discretion is advised.
And we're back, and welcome to another Around the Grid Weekly. I'm your host, Zack Aiku, and with me, I have, once again, the lovely Katheryn Levelin. Hi, Katheryn.
Hey, everybody.
Well, we were out last week, but we are back. Happy New Year to everyone. It's already a little bit late, but Happy New Year anyway. And let's just jump right in. I must say we have quite a few news today. Well, it's more of I scoured the forums, and you also brought us something, Katheryn.
Yes.
But while scouring the Second Life blogs and forums, first of all, Second Life highlights. They gave us a Second Life year in review for 2021, which had quite a few things. First of all, unfortunately, Second Life's CEO, Ebbe Altberg, Linden Labs CEO, Ebbe Altberg, who passed away earlier in 2021, unfortunately. There's always loss in a year, and it had to be him at that point. It was unfortunate. I think it was cancer, and it's really sad.
Hmm.
In any case, also on additional things, there were also the in other highlights, the former VP of Engineering Oz Linden retired in middle of the year as well. So I hope he enjoys his retirement. I think I've seen him around a couple of times, and I've seen a few posts from him. He's been replaced by Andrew Curtis. Curtis. It's Mojo Linden. It's better to go with the Linden's name. Um, and I hope they're going to be doing some great work during this year. Speaking of great work during this year, Linden Lab has actually given us a roadmap for 2022. Have you heard of this? There's
No, that's kind of cool.
yeah, there are a few things. First of all, they are promising to bring avatar expressiveness that brings camera-based gestures and movement to your avatar for a whole new level of interaction and connectedness. Basically, here we come. Here we bring now Second Life avatars to the world of the virtual streamers. You know, all of those virtual streamers around, mostly with VR chat and stuff like that. Now, I
Hmm.
bet we're going to be seeing a few now with Second Life, and it's also great for the bloggers. I mean, if they can do blogs more expressive while they're describing the products and talking to the camera, that's great.
Yeah, because I have a hard time. I've noticed that, well, as much as I love the quality of the work that we do in Second Life, I have noticed that the faces and the heads, especially for, the smiles aren't really natural looking, except for a
Hmm.
very, very few finite number of heads. And so
It is.
that kind of concerns me because I, as a rule of thumb, like to smile at people and, you know, in normal. So for me to do it in here, it just feels right. And then when I can't in the newer heads, I don't want to have a resting face that looks mad.
Well, then I have other good news for you. One of the other things on the 2022 roadmap is new user avatar customization and improvements. Of course, that can be good
I,
news and can be bad news. That most
yeah, no
probably
kidding.
means there's going to be more changes to the skeleton. So bring in. Remember when they switched? I don't know if you were around already. When they switched to bento skeletons. So now you could do a lot of things, move your fingers and all of that because you couldn't before. So imagine bento 2.0, which means every single body is gonna scramble to make a new one.
It'll be interesting to see what comes out of it for sure, but it'll be nice to see if they can get rid of the resting angry face.
I
Because
hope so. I hope so.
I hope so.
Um, Now also on the roadmap, and this one is not a thing that I would say it's that great, but they're bringing Premium Plus, the new upgrade option with added features and extra, and pay it again, pay some more.
And I'm not necessarily feeling they're gonna have to bring some hefty stuff behind Premium Plus, because if they're gonna do Premium Plus as
Yeah,
premium now, that's just gonna be like, no, I'm just
they
gonna I'll dump premium altogether.
yeah they better not try to remove stuff from Premium just to put it on Premium Plus.
Yeah, I won't be too happy with that. They're gonna have to really step up the game and really do something impressive for me to really, go.
On something for our producer Sai, they're going to be working on improved group chat reliability, which has been terrible last year. She had a lot of complaints regarding that herself.
I
Um,
mean, I kept hearing like, because I work at a fairly popular club called Bunnies, and I host on occasion. I do notice that they were on a very regular basis. They kept saying group chat was out, group chat was out. Please send notices instead of chat to
yeah,
announce if you're not going to be in or
yes.
something.
Last
Yeah.
last year I had while I was still working at Muddy's during the first half of the year, I had the same thing of people just asking to send notices instead of group chat. Uh, as well. I do recall that kind of situations. Um, Now we're also going to have viewer and script performance improvements. I hope that means it's going to bring less lag.
That
Update
is
Mesh
exciting.
Optimizer. Hopefully, it also brings less lag. That would be so great.
That's exciting.
They are putting out for search engine improvements. I hope that means scrapping this new search engine and putting something good in it.
I keep it's the funniest thing is you type certain parameters in and they don't show up, right? But then you go on a different search or a different category and it does show up. So I'm confused as to w- what how that was scripted or programmed,
Yeah,
because it
no,
just it's a little
the search
it's a
engine
little
was programmed specifically for web, and they didn't even make a proper connection with viewers. If you type it on the view, it's not only on the viewer. You type a search on the website, on the Second Life website when you're on your profile. It
Mhm.
takes you to the web search, and it doesn't search immediately. You have to type it again.
Oof.
So it's not built properly. And this is coming from a web developer.
Mm,
Um, Looking at something like that after 17 years of experience, it makes me want to pull my hair off
yes. Or pull their hair out.
or pull their hair out. They're also bringing improved materials and terrain. I'm not sure if they're bringing bigger textures. I hope not, because that would make lag even bigger. That's one of the things why we have textures like 1,124 by 124. They're adding web marketplace variant. I'm not entirely sure what that means,
They
but
need to work on that marketplace. That marketplace really is not great.
it's
It needs
old.
work.
It is extremely old. I have reached to them directly, offering to work on a new version of marketplace, and was dismissed on that. But yes, it is really that the system is not up to date. It's really really old. It needs a lot of improvements.
Mm.
But the biggest improvement, in my opinion, for now that is coming up, is finally a new mobile viewer to enhance and improve your Second Life experience.
Mm.
Because the old Second Life viewer, the official one, was a text viewer only, and it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't great.
Ah.
I mean, we had Lumia, which was not official. It worked well, but now it's not even working because I think there have been changes on the APIs and everything, and so Lumia doesn't work at all anymore.
I heard
But
they
they're
scrapped
bringing a
it.
new one. Yeah. Well, the creator was not working on it anymore, but it was working up until last year, and then uh, they made modifications to the systems, to the APIs, and they couldn't connect anymore.
Mm.
But yes, those are the roadmap, uh, the items on the roadmap. There's probably more, and they say they will be showing it on their Lab Gap show and on their blog, but there haven't been any updates yet. So we'll see. That's for the roadmap. Also, this is really just almost completely a Linden Lab news cycle today. Because of the updates now for the new year, they say they started the migration to the cloud last year at the beginning of the year. They have now
Mm.
completed it, and they've been optimizing. I have a little bit to speak about it later during the show. The optimization may be going well, but it's still, I think they can still work on making it even better. And also, apparently, they've been working on performance improvements. Um, Avatar stress test results to try and bring a lot of avatars into a sim and see if it stops the lag and all of the issues. And
Mm.
new features like the multi-factor authentication, which was discussed last year also on the show. The 360 snapshot tool, which we also spoke about. And the new Linden homes, also we spoke about last time. And they started doing more marketing. And I do believe on last season we also spoke about several things on the marketing. First of all, their commercial is not. Have you ever seen their YouTube commercial?
I saw it. It was kind of okay. Kind of.
But it doesn't show at all what's set. It's very ambiguous. I think it doesn't show at all what Second Life
It was
is.
just, yeah, it was a bunch of avatars doing different things, but it didn't really kind of give you a clue as to what
Yeah, but it wasn't
SL
even
is.
avatars. It was people dressed up as whatever.
Yeah, it was.
It's
So I don't
strange.
know.
But anyway, they have started aligning with a lot of communities also and doing partnerships with, for example, Zenescope, Film Threat, the NFL Alumni Association, and Titmouse when it comes to animation. Those are things that have been growing in Second Life last year, and actually we spoke about the NFL uh, part last year as well. So yeah, for this period, that's the big thing. But now
Mhm.
for this year, it is now January 8th, tomorrow's January 9th, and the form for accessing the Valentine's Day, the Valentine Shop and Hop, if you have a shop, the form closes tomorrow, Sunday, January 9th. So make sure if you have a shop, you go there, you sign up if you want to be at the Shop and Hop. And we will love to see your creations on on that massive event because it's always massive. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It is. I never managed to finish any of those.
Coverage is always really rough on that for me because I always go in and collect all the gifts and make a master list and post it on my website, my WordPress blog. So for me, it's always been, I used to do videos to go with it. Now I've kind of refined that to limit it to one or two videos on the event, just because I feel like it's a little too too much for me.
It's a little too much
Um,
for anyone.
I used to do a video per sim, and I would show where you could find the gift. I could show it unpacked, but that was just I can't. That's way above my pay grade for considering I do this for free. So yeah. But the lists are fine. I actually enjoy doing the lists because those are really handy. And I've actually talked to Naria Panther from her channel, and so I'm gonna be cross sharing that list and posting her video because she also showcases sim by sim and item by item. So I feel like it's a great collaboration to put our pieces together so that when she does her demo on her video, she actually has um, a key spot where she can point to where her video will be posted and also where the master list is posted. So people can just look it up.
Yeah, that's great. As for the shops, so the event is going to be from February 2nd to the 15th.
Yeah, it's short. It's short
Um, it
considering it's
is.
only 14 days.
It is short, especially considering the amount of sims. You don't have.
Mhm.
There's never time to go through all of them. I never managed to go through all of the sims on those things. I usually get lost at one point.
Vendors, male vendors, please participate more often. We need more guy vendors in this shop and hop. I I love the furniture stores and I love the equestrian stuff and I love, but there's so many shops that are so overly dedicated to women, and it would be really great to see a little more of a balance and see more men's shops.
Yeah, I'm
Hint, hint,
sorry.
Hornbeck. Hint, hint, Hornbeck. Hint, hint, Cold Ash. Hint,
Yes,
hint, Deadwool.
come on in.
Hint, hint, no. Hint, hint, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real subtle today.
I'm sorry. I will. Aiko is going to be bringing female clothes because I have been having issues with reading for male every once in a while. So yes, sorry. Maybe later during the year I will start getting a little bit more there. Anyway, for the vendors, the merchants, so they are looking for merchants willing to offer a discount on their items of at least 20% off and provide a new non-exclusive gift to shoppers. That's a non-exclusive gift, which is unlike most events actually.
Mhm.
That is the Valentine Shop and Hop.
Mhm.
And now for last news on this segment, we have something that was brought by Katheryn. Coming from Focus Magazine, there is the 100,000 Linden Photo Challenge. Um, that is a substantial amount of prizes. Of course, this is not a one prize of 100,000 Linden. There are 3 grand prizes awarded to the top 3 winners. One of 10,000, one of 15,000, and a top prize of 25,000. There are smaller prizes also to be awarded to the remaining winners. The photos are to be submitted to their Flickr with the category you choose listed in your description field. 1 photo per category. Um, I mean, there are several sets of rules, and Katheryn, I believe you did a video that we have for the end of the show explaining it, right?
Well, I didn't put the rules in there, but I just
Well,
realized my video.
I'm
My
going to
video's
set
a little off.
I'm going to
I
set the
just
link
realized
anyway.
I called the other this I called Sea Brook Sea Breeze by accident. So
Oh,
my
yeah, it's
apologies,
okay.
Seabrook.
We apologize for that, Seabrook. The contest anyway opened on Saturday, January 1st, closes on Monday, February 28th, and the winners will be announced on March 15th, 2022. As usual, we will leave a link on the description to their article, meaning it has all the pesky rules and stuff, everything that you need, and we also have a little video at the end where Katheryn provided for us, describing the event with a tiny little error. And again, we apologize for Sea Brook. But that is Focus Magazine and their 100K Linden photo competition. I know a few
Yep.
people I have to reach out that may be interested in checking on this.
Mhm. It's
That
and it's
is
gonna be
right.
going on until the end of February. So, you guys, any photo that you took after on December 1st or after, you can submit it.
That's right. There's 7 categories: abstract, architecture, decor, black and white, landscapes, portraits, sensuality with no full frontal nudity, genitals, or porno. It's called sensuality, not sexuality, and surrealism. I'm really interested on checking those surrealism photos. I've seen some really impressive stuff when it comes to surrealism in Second Life. Those were the news for this show. Now, we also, as usual, um, we checked on some events. Me and Noel checked on some events actually, and we got a few things, 3 items for every event. This time we checked on 6 of them. It's quite a bit. So let's check what happened.
There goes my wallet.
There goes my
I laugh
wallet.
every time I see that. I laugh every time I see that. There's just no way to not laugh at that. I'm sorry. It's just a thing.
And the first event we have on our list, let me bring up everything here so I can make sure that I point out things as they should be, is N21. N21, which started on December 21st and it goes through to January 12th. So just a few more days. First of all, on that event, we have our friends at Cat Noodle with the sweet cinnamon roll basket set. Now I'm starting to get hungry.
I know. Good. That looks
N21
really
actually
good.
we got a few food items on this one. So that's a cinnamon roll basket with 6 cinnamon rolls and a little mug with some cream so you can hold. As usual, the basket has a dispenser for the cinnamon roll so you can hold it, and it's perfect for your little photos. It comes as 50 linden for the cup, I believe, or for 1 cinnamon roll. That's the minimum. 475 linden for the what they call the chunky pack. That is cat noodle with their sweet cinnamon roll basket.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Also,
chunky.
also on food, junk food brings you the Lonely New Year set as decor, the decorations, TV, party hats, cake, the takeout, champagne, flutes, ice cream, everything for that little photo of you spending your New Year by yourself. That's terrible.
Now,
Um,
now, my question, it says on the cake, you make poor choices when you're drunk. Um, why is it the girl that's the only one in the photo? Couldn't it have been a couple or a guy?
well, it is a Lonely New Year set, I guess. The poor choice there was buying an entire cake just for herself.
I don't
Or
know.
not.
I'm a little disappointed because I know guys who go through this and
Oh,
you know,
I definitely made poor choices by myself for New
yes.
Year. I don't drink during the entire year. I decide that only New Year, well, Christmas deserves a glass, but only New Year deserves for me to drink something. And I ended up destroying an entire bottle of mead, and I have suffered the consequences of that on my stomach for an entire week. Not even that I got drunk because I didn't. I drank a lot of water, but my stomach decided you're too old for this. We're gonna be complaining. But this is the Lonely New Year. It looks very nice. It's a really cool set, and it could make for really, really
I'm
fun
digging
pictures.
the ice cream and the cake. But the only reason I'm digging it, and I wouldn't call it a lonely New Year because see, the truth is my birthday is right after Christmas. This is like birthday time for me. I would have the glasses of champagne and the big cake I
Yeah,
would have that. Yeah.
if it is a lonely New Year, why are there two flutes of champagne?
I think he ran off or he went to the bathroom and left.
Maybe. This junk food lonely New Year set is available for 349 Linden. That's actually quite a steal for all of those items. So yes, and finally, from Havoc, we have the luxury outfit. I think we chose this one because of the leggings. The leggings, the lines, and the whole thing. It's not. They're not tight leggings apparently because if you look at the bottom there, they have a little bit of a poofy thing. It's a little. It's different. So we ended up picking this one. Um, and I think it looks very nice. The set in itself. It's available for Legacy, Maitreya, Hourglass, Cooper, Reborn, and Freya. For 299 Linden for single and 14.99 for the fat pack. That is 21 and 21, December 21st to January 12th. Okay. What else do we have? We checked Japonica, which started on December 25th, right on Christmas. It ends on January 23rd, and it had some really, really cool stuff as well. First of all, we found from Ankh Limited this ukiyo pine tree. I've looked at it in the event as well. They look very, very nice. They're not. First when I saw the picture, I thought, well, here's a little bonsai. No, it's not. It's a big pine tree. Actually, that is for 269 linden, or 799 for a fat pack. Now, I don't know if you know, Catherine. It is the year of the tiger. It's going to be the year of the tiger now. And so at Japonica as well, Catatonic brings us tiger ears that look very cute uh, for everyone who likes to have those. Now,
I like it.
they look very cute. I thought they look really, really great.
They did a nice job with it. I love the image. The promo image is gorgeous.
The actually Japonica, it was a little bit hard to pick on a few things because a lot of the images there and a lot of the things were really, really great. But we tried to reduce it to three, and it was really a hard choice. These are available for 175 linden per pack of ears. Now these are unrigged and just mesh. They're not any mesh. And finally, because Noel really, really wanted me to showcase this one, Pink Hustler has bento nails number 108. These are something. That's what I can say about it.
The little kitty cat nail with the arm up, that reminds me of a little I actually bought an Animesh version of that from a half deer,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to keep it on my doorway because that little arm would go up and down, and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be good luck. And I think he's on a little pillow or something. It's super cute. This looks intimidating by comparison. This looks like an evil kitty versus versus a good luck kitty.
Actually, the last time I saw also Good Luck Kitty, and I have their plushie. It was the guys at Cat Noodle. They made a freebie for the Pride event last year, which was a plushie, a big plushie of one of these cats with a Pride flag. Very cute as well. That you can just hold. There's two versions to hold with one hand or two hands. Very cute. But the Pink Hustler bento nails, they are available at 270 linden. This at Japonica from December 25th to January 23rd. That is quite a few things. Moving along, so we can get this show on the road. We have Fameshed. I'm pretty sure the picture that I have here is older than their usual. Their spotlights usually change, but I didn't change the picture. The spotlights are different this time. It says there December 2021. It is not. It's the January 22 edition. So moving along, they have Avaway. I really love this one. I was the one who picked this one. Avaway has the I Love Music necklaces set. And I thought that was very very cute. 6 metal textures. This is the version for the. This is for Maitreya. There's a version for Legacy coming soon. Um, oh, by the way, Fameshed is started on January 2nd and ends on January 27th. And this I Love Music necklaces set is available for 275 Linden. Now, because it's not always about clothes and accessories, I saw this item from Madras, the Vase Licio. It's just the pots, um, and there's a pot with a tree and a pot with a little plant in it, or two of them. They just look so well made that I had to put it here. These vases or vases, whatever you want to call them, are available for 149 Linden each, or 7.99 the full set. And I do have to pop by and get one of these to put at my home.
I like these. They remind me of like the. I don't know if you guys have seen the Disney Plus movie Encanto, which was made in Colombia. This is what these vases
Mhm.
remind me of, Encanto, and that just they have that quality of being old world, but still really, really artisaned out. You know what I'm saying? That somebody took the time to really
Yeah, they do. They do. They are
focus
very,
the
very.
detail on them. They're lovely.
It's very detailed. And finally, also at Fameshed, um, we don't usually go do houses, but I mean, it's Tromplowell, and they bring you the Tarrant Ranch with a snow add-on as usual. They have those snow add-ons. The Tarrant Ranch, that is not an easy one to say. You can't put double R's on the first name and then name it Ranch afterwards. I'm not going to be able to say that, Tromplowell. But it's available for 775 Linden for the ranch and 100 Linden for the add-on. 650 for the ranch SPG. And I mean, what can I say? It's Tromplowell. They do really really great work on their items. This is an exclusive Famash January from January 2nd, 2022 to January 27th, 2022. So go and grab it. And this one, well, Katheryn, you're always saying that there's not a lot there out there for guys. Here's the men's department. And at the men's department, I actually saw a few things. First of all, from Hexnor, there's the Reflect goggles and the Revival Varsity. I mean, I just looked at this and they look really, really well done. The goggles are 289 Linden, if I'm not mistaken, or each of those items is 289 Linden. The fat pack is 12.99. um, Also at the men's department, there's Wings bringing you the TO 1223 hair. There were a few hairs at the men's department. This one just looked really really detailed and well done. It's not really my style, so not really something I would wear, but because it's not my hairstyle. But I think it really looks very good. That's available from $2.99 to $9.99 for the fat pack. And finally, also at the men's department, Wasm Works has the 2077 trench coat from $3.49 Linden to $21.99 Linden. For the fat pack. This is the men's department from January 5th to January 30th. As usual, all of these will be on the description at the bottom. Now, January 3rd to 30th as well, there's Anthem. First of all, with Boozy and the 199X hairstyle and cap accessory. I wonder, I did not check. Well, the solo cap is included, but I did not check if the hair with no cap is also included. This is $3.99 Linden. Apparently, no additional options, so probably comes with all the colors already. And this one is one of my favorites. Foxwood has fluffy babies. These are regular mesh. They're not any mesh, unfortunately. But they come from $199 to $899 Linden for the fat pack, and they come in 6 different breeds. So a Chihuahua, French Bulldog, Dachshund, a Corgi, a Pug, and a Shiba Inu. And that Shiba Inu just looks mad for some reason. But they just look so cute that I had to put it on the list. And finally, at Anthem, the last one is the Sari Sari Reflex camera, which I just think it's great for pictures of you taking pictures. It's $349 Linden for this one.
Interesting.
It looks very. Now I've done a few pictures like that of just either of just me taking pictures. But yes, it's very detailed, very well done actually, and it comes with a series of animations for it. This is for Anthem, January 3rd to January 30th. Last one, it's Level from January 1st to the 24th, which has Breathe, the Mixie boots. This was a choice by Noel. These are different.
Those are hot. That's a hot look right now.
It is. These are available for 400 Linden or 1500 for the fat pack. Now, this one was something that Noelle just put her foot down and said, you have to put this in there. It's the Envy pipe. It actually allows you to blow the smoke shapes into the air and everything.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
The bento animations. Yeah, that's why she was like, no, you have to put this there. I don't care what you do, you have to put this one there. The Envy pipe is $399 Linden for that kind of animations and everything. I think that's not a bad price, actually.
Hey, it's fake lung cancer. I'm okay with that.
Exactly. I am too. I mean,
if I'm never gonna get it, so if I can fake it, that's fake it till you fake it till you make it, right?
And look cool doing it.
It's a different way of it's a different experience. I mean, if you can't do it in real life, here's your opportunity.
Exactly. And the last one is Muse, and I'm going to have to apologize to Muse for defacing their picture, but there was some stuff showing that I don't want to be posting on YouTube, so I had to do a little bit of a defacing of the picture just for that. But Muse have this fairy tale flirt outfit for 300 Linden or 2,000 for the fat pack.
See, and I was going to ask if those pasties were for sale.
I should make some of those.
You should. They should totally be for sale.
There was a level from January 1st to January 24th, and that was what happened to my wallet apparently. But it does not always have to be. It does not always have to be an attack on the wallet. And
It doesn't?
uh,
Shocking.
I mean, you know it very well, Catherine. That's why we also brought something here. And I think it's actually incredible. We brought a new segment here, courtesy of Catherine. So let's have a look at it.
Hey guys, first up for Cat's Corner is 777 Motors, and they are doing a really nice New Year's present for everybody. Check it out. This amazing car is up for grabs at their store. And not only is it up for grabs, it's a free group, join, and completely free to you. So come and check it out. It is a full version of their car. It is not a partial version. So you get the full benefit of all the bells and whistles for this baby. So come on over and get it, because it's a perfect time to go check it out. Hey everybody, next offer up is of course Tutti Verli's 800 linen store credit. It's been around since January 1st. Best to get there quickly if you haven't picked it up yet, but it's perfect for makeup and all the things you need to make your Abby pretty. So check it out. This final find is amazing. It's from the store Glow that is sold by Ornella Batriani. She is being super generous and giving away all 61 of the poses that were created in her store for $0 Linden, which means you don't need a payment plan on there. All you need to go is to go to the section, pick everything up, and then of course start the fabulous posing and photos.
Sure that we are. Yes, we do have our sound on as well. But yeah, that's the thing. OBS doesn't really show us um, if there's sound on those things or not, and that's always a little bit of a bummer. Like whenever I end up speaking on the intros for something, and then I think, wait, the intro may be a little bit too loud and nobody can hear anything. Do you have any favorite on those things that you picked up?
Well, you know, my true favorite, especially because of the photo contest that just came up, is that amazing vendor who's giving all of their poses away for free. I mean, 61 poses, their entire store is all up for grabs for $0 Linden. So for those of and they had some really nice poses. They had stuff that could kind of be suited for most categories. So, you know, for those real diehard photographers who really just don't want to spend, it's a great opportunity to, you know, work it. Plus, I love the car. The car from 777 Motors I thought was amazing. And then and Tootie Tootie Belly I thought was really generous. I was surprised to see that credit is still up, but it is. I
That's
don't see an ETA as to when they're taking it down.
that's awesome. And I think I just saw Nina running away to go and get those poses. Oh no. um, well, those are actually some great catches, and unfortunately, we can't always make the best prices on everything. But we do have a new look here. Again, it's marked as at around the 1500 Linden per outfit. But Ariel, wish. I do have a wish, and this wish goes to the Lindens. Yes, I have a friend of mine. She's a neighbor at the village where I live, Champy. Her name is Annika Twice. Now, Annika is a lovely lady who, back in the 70s, 80s, did a little show on Channel 4 here in the UK called. I always get stuck on the name of the show. I know exactly what the show is, but I always end up getting stuck on the name of the show. But it was a very fun show called Treasure Hunt in the 80s. Now the show basically had Annika going on a helicopter uh, with guidance from contestants to and guiding contestants to go on a treasure hunt throughout the UK. It was a fun idea, and she wanted to bring that idea into Second Life. She has a helicopter, she has a filming crew, she has a whole thing, and she wanted to try to do it on Second Life. Now the problem is she wanted to try to do this on mainland. That's where the fun is. There's a bigger area. You could do a nice treasure hunt for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is when you try to sim cross on mainland with helicopters and all of that, it's a mess. You can't. It's just laggy. It doesn't move properly for an attempt at a show of 45 minutes. And she reached out to Second Life. She reached out to Linden Lab, tried to see what can be done. But apparently they were a little bit baffled. Now, I am under the assumption that, or I was under the assumption that all of these clouds changes, all these changes of moving Second Life to the cloud, one of
Hmm.
the things was we'd be having less lag, um, better sim crossings and everything, but it doesn't seem to be the situation. And as I've spoken to you before, Catherine, I mean, I love all of these new shows that keep showing up for Second Life. I had an entire conversation with Noel the other day just about ideas for silly things that would be incredible to see on Second Life,
Hmm.
including a majestic idea of having a Takeshi's Castle show just on Second Life, which would be very fun. I don't know if you remember that show.
Not really.
It was a Japanese show that actually showcased on the US as well, quite a bit of just silly um, obstacle courses and things like that, where uh, the contestants just get hit with foam things all over the time, and
Oh, they converted it into, yeah, I think they converted that show into an American show at one point.
yeah.
And the well, in real life being what it is, because they made those things so challenging in the US. Apparently, some people ended up getting not alive after going through the course.
Ouch, that is not good.
Yeah, so they canceled it.
But I mean, something like that on Second Life, that would be fun. That I've seen from 2016, they actually stopped doing that. But back in 2016, there was a version of Top Gear on Second Life, which would be also very fun to watch. Something like that. There is, as you know, there's the viral voice. It's a viral voice, right?
Yeah, yeah, and they're on episode 5. I think there's a total of 7, maybe, or 8, because they're down to the wire.
Hmm.
They have an elimination, I think, happening next week. So um, and I made sure to vote. Uh, and for those of you who don't watch the show but want to catch it, you can catch it at pupsl.com. So
Yeah, yeah,
you can see the
and
previous
also
episodes and
on
vote.
yeah, and also on pupsl.com, they also showcase they're working on bringing Dance Plus, which is kind of a so you think you can dance, or world of dance kind of show. I mean, there's so many things I've thought that would be really cool to have, for example, versions of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or stuff like that.
Hmm.
The Weakest Link, something like that. Just things that you've seen all over in television shows. They could also be done on Second Life, and they would be fun. But some situations, some things that require a version of Top Gear, for example, or this show that Annika was trying to bring to Second Life, Treasure Hunt, they kind of require bigger space, so more a situation of mainland or something like that. Otherwise, you're just constraining it to a single sim, and it's not easy. So yes, I would really like to see what for 2022. What is it that Linden Lab has planned for improving these things? I understand. I mean, I remember
Has
the
she
day where
considered doing the
seeing
yacht version of that, by the way?
what
Because has she considered doing the yacht version of that, by the way?
because the Blake Sea is a lot quicker
Yeah, yeah,
because
that's
there
what I was
it
thinking.
doesn't have so many things. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I've even spoken to her because I mean a dedicated sim for it that could be modified for each show. You can put it in layers. I mean, you can build your things in layers and have layers and layers of
Hmm.
sections for that. But yes, it's. I mean, there's many ways to go around it, but it would be great if you could actually go through historical Second Life locations to go in and do something like this. But it's hard because of those options, sim crossings and everything. They are saying, as we spoke on the news segment, that they are improving mesh optimization and engine optimizations for the viewer and optimized improved materials, maybe those will be bring a little bit of better options. Now, I do know that one of the big things is our avatars. I mean, I remember when I could do sim crossings, I could ride on mainland with a motorcycle without having many issues with sim crossings. Why? Because I wasn't completely loaded in mesh, and that is a problem.
Yep.
Um,
Textures can be very challenging.
yeah, it's not only the textures. I mean, the mesh that we have, the things that we wear, they may look very, very good and they may be very well built. They're not optimized for games. If we put this in regular games, most regular games would just explode with the things we have in Second Life. Because regular games are built by a group of people working on certain standards. This is
Yeah.
everyone for themselves. And unfortunately, that's basically the thing that I had for the wish. Please,
Mhm.
Linden Labs, do whatever you can to improve things. And for everyone else, I would really wish to see more Second Life content that could um, bring more attention to it. Because this kind of content, the wrestling that I always announce on the news whenever there's a new season, the TV shows or the shows, the detective shows and the soap operas and all of these random kinds of shows like this, singing shows, dancing shows. These are different things that could bring attention from people who are not even on Second Life because they're just fun. I don't know if you ever seen any episode of the wrestling show that I usually point out on the news. That is
Yeah,
an
yeah, I
entire
have
soap
actually.
opera in itself. It's hilarious
I
sometimes.
mean, way back in the day when they were first early days, I actually hung out with that crowd for a little while. Um, and they were fun. I mean, they would do movie nights where you'd get together and they would find like the most horrible movies. And we would sit there and we would make fun of the movies and everybody would have something to say. And that was just like so fun. And I was like, I remember just hanging out with them and cracking up and laughing like all the way through because they just, that's just how they rolled. It was awesome.
um, yeah, I know
But
I
that
know
was
it's a
like
big
over a
dream.
decade ago. I mean,
I
that
know
was
it's
over a decade ago. Lord knows if the people who were started that off are still there. I just remember I remember actually taking my partner to one of the matches and we hung out there and we just sat there and watched and it was it was like serial extra. I mean, they would do a whole introduction and do the whole music and I mean, each person had this character and it was, like life and death. It was amazing.
um,
Even back then when we were still basically not mesh. We were still, classic.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and it's not only them. I mean, I've announced many times that the show Lang. I don't know if you've heard of that one. It's like a
Yeah, I've
detective
seen it. I
show,
actually used to watch it on a regular.
and it's also it's. I mean, that first episode where they just improvised most of it. That's just hilarious. I was just laughing my ass off at that, and that's the kind of stuff I would love to see more things like that. I've seen from really early Second Life, like soap operas that are just or mock soap operas that are also very fun. It would be incredible to be able uh, uh, grab a TV on Second Life and just go and watch whatever the hell creators have been doing because it's fun. And that is something that I would love to see. Just a lot of different content um, on the platform. I think that would bring a lot more visibility and would work a lot better as a way of advertising what Second Life is about than that ad that Linden Lab did. Because every time I
It's
read
impressive.
articles, it's people still talk about Second Life. Of, oh, isn't that with the terrible avatars? No, no, it's not. I'm
It's
sorry,
a
you
it's
were
a
saying.
it's a whole different animal right now, especially now with the photorealism and all that.
It is. It is completely. Well, we have something else brought in by Katheryn. And what is it that we have here? It's a new segment again. And I know we both have a little bit of an intro there, but this is what we have here. Let's check it.
Places to go. Eclipse Club and Resort. Fun themed parties at the main club. Perfect scenic spots for photos. And home of the longest running SL Disco Tuesday night. Amazing venues and custom areas for special events. The Patch, a romantic spot for couples. And last but not least, the Pirate Island, fun table games, fencing while exploring. Drama Libre. The Catmas Party on Saturday nights. Fun, drama-free music, a custom theme, a brand new build, and friendly people in Second Life. 7 to 10 p.m. on Saturdays, warm smiles and new friends. Yeah, I'm so happy I got that done.
that is uh, that is great. That was our new segment. So for GridTrip, I did talk to Katheryn on calling it around the grid in 60 seconds, but I know that showcasing something like that in 60 seconds is not always easy. So
Yeah, I was good. I got it to like a minute 80. That's not too bad.
yes, it's not bad. It's not bad. But that is amazing. And one of the things that was listed there, of course, is Drama Libre, which Katheryn showcases every. It's Saturday, isn't it? Usually,
Yeah, yeah.
so it is today. Yeah. Do you have something for later today?
Yep, I have a live stream. I'm actually live stream the Drama Libre parties for about a half an hour. We showcase the build and show it all off. And I usually do it with friends, usually Kendra from the Kendra Project and Alexi from Alexi's Adventures. And I'm also always trying to invite new friends to collab with who can join me who are awake at the time and stuff because it's a really fun party. One of the cool things they do just to keep it friendly is they for every guest who arrives, they take your picture. So if you're new and you're feeling really, like do I belong here? Are there people here? This is that was one of the first places I went to. Actually, that was the first party I officially went to in SL. And after going through many and many empty bar, and it was the impression I have, which still remains, is that they're just nice people. It's a fun it's a fun crowd. They always keep the music optimistic and playful. They change DJs on the regular, and it's just a really nice little community there where you just show up and get to know people and dance and talk about all sorts of silliness.
Okay, great. So if you're still awake, don't forget to join Drama Libre's stream later. It's going to most likely be showing after this has been uploaded and is ready for watching.
Mhm.
Okay, and if you're watching this after that stream has happened, then next Saturday there's more. There's always more because there's always more to see in Second Life. Okay.
So knock on wood, I'll come up with some new stuff.
Exactly. There's always more, but you can always bring some more as well. That is it for this week, I think, or for this couple of weeks. So we will see you in 2 weeks again. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to have a look at the little video explaining everything regarding the 100K competition coming up. Thank you again for being here, Katheryn.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
And we'll see you next time.
Focus Magazine Seabreeze Scenic Sim Photo Contest. 100,000 lindens. 100,000 lindens. Many categories. Muchas categorías. Fotos taken, tomadas after después, November 30th, 2021. Include your photo on Flickr. For more information, para más información, http://artfocus.com.